Jeff. Breaks.
Jeff sounds as thrilled to be here as I was to get out from under my blanket.
Mahogany.
Jeff's not feeling well.
Jeff is sick. But it's Zoom, so we don't have to be in the same room with him. Terrence.
Pithy comment about Jeff.
Pitty? Pithy.
Pithy. Snappy. Witty.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know Terrence likes to use that 1940s slang from when he was a teenager.
Just because I got zip buddy doesn't mean you gotta get up in my grill about it.
Yeah.
I feel like you had some anachronistic slang there for a minute. Yeah. Zip and grill don't belong in the same sentence unless you're talking about a self-lighting cooking utensil.
Very confused.
The 20th century is one century, therefore I will use all words for Yeah, mugs, let's go. Let's see. I will not use all words. Some words are in fact very racist, so not using those.
Or bigoted in general. I think we should avoid all cloud cluster of words that have anything to do with making someone else feel bad about being who they are.
Cram it, Four Eyes. We're playing a game.
Yeah. You would deface, shove it.
All right. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, there's two of you wearing glasses.
Jeff also wears glasses.
And there's three of us on the Zoom with a face. The rest have deemed not worthy for us to see.
I want to use my mouse while I do this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I still haven't ponied up for I guess, what do you call it? A splitter that works. The one I bought did not.
No.
Is your camera still garbage?
I don't know. It's just not working with Zoom. Something about Lenovo shit, I guess.
But it's working with other things?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, don't call out Zoom specifically. That made it sound like it was just the one app it doesn't work on.
Yeah, and that's our entire platform for this game.
Like, Zoom's going to stop sponsoring us if you don't.
Yeah.
Zoom doesn't give us anything.
Exactly.
They don't charge us extra, and they might.
Yeah.
I hardly think the Chinese are listening for insults to Zoom. Are you? Are
you there, Chinese? I love your food.
Send lo mein if you're there.
Preferably day-old refrigerated lo mein. Well,
how
the sauce
special.
has been soaked into the noodles.
All three meats. Yes, the only three meats: chicken, beef, shrimp. That is it.
We just go 2 meats. We don't need the shrimp.
Yeah, we could totally do without the shrimp.
I can't help that you two are Philistines, all right?
I'm absolutely fine with ground air without water meat.
I'm sorry, I don't want to eat sea cockroaches. Forgive
Agreed.
me.
Agreed.
That's lobster.
They're all of them. All of them.
Yeah, so that would make shrimp more like sea silverfish.
Yeah, which is fun.
Even worse than cockroaches.
You can't make me dislike the taste of shrimp. I'm sorry. No matter what you call it, it's not going to make a difference.
I'm not trying to. I'm just saying my personal preference is not scavenger animals, except for chicken. I don't give a shit. They taste delicious. I don't care what they eat.
It's good, because if you get into that list, it's not pretty.
Yeah. I've watched a chicken eat another chicken. If you crunch up chicken eggs into their feed, they'll eat that.
Oh, yeah, they love it.
It's good for them.
Mm-hmm. It gives them calcium, makes the shells on their laying eggs even stronger. This is a fact.
They're laying eggs.
As opposed to their fertilized eggs. There's a difference.
When I was a child, my uncle had chickens, and he had this bag. And I guess it was just some sort of thing that the chickens would eat that would make the shells stronger on their eggs. But there's a picture on it of a chicken with a mining pick trying to break open an egg. And to me, I'm like, are they carving these eggs? Is that where these come from? I'm like 7. Who makes eggs if not chickens?
They're mining the eggs out from the egg hole. They don't call it an eggplant for nothing.
I don't know. But yes, I could be suckered in by any dumb thing as a child. Just a That's why I'm so skeptical as an adult.
I'm the same.
You don't see me buying any crypto, do you? No.
You have to have money to buy things.
Yeah, but if I did, I still wouldn't buy crypto.
It's great that you don't want to use your imaginary money to buy more imaginary money.
Yeah, that seems a bit much. I like to hoard my imaginary money in imaginary bins so I can imaginary swim through it, like an imaginary duck that talks with a Scottish accent.
I'm also a big fan of hoarding my imaginary money. That's why in this game, I've almost got 9,000 imaginary coins.
Oh, shut up.
Speaking of this game, let's do this game, shall we?
I just edited the episode today where all my stuff got stolen.
So you're going to be
I was extra mad about it again.
A little whiny piss baby again today.
I don't know if it's stolen is the appropriate word. Destroyed, I think, is more accurate.
Yeah, I mean, it's never coming back. It's basically
stolen. Terrence stole all my
I
gear.
stole it. Yeah, you got me. I stole it. That was me.
Yeah.
It's nice to just confess.
You could have not drawn that card. You could have lied and said it was something else. But now you went ahead with it. That's your call. You did it.
You followed the integrity of the game. I don't know. I'm just
shut up again.
Shit. I've got my shovel deep in that manure pile and just stirred it around.
Stirring it. We're stirring it. That's right.
Not shaking it.
Simply put, when we left off, you scumbags were overlooking a valley where you can see Okermoss Tower jutting up through the trees. You're less than 2 miles away, and the daytime is quickly waning. There is an option before you. You can carry on into the dark towards your destination, or you can make camp. Choice is up to you.
Make camp, because we still got to go through the treasure that we never went through.
Oh, God damn it,
Yep.
treasure.
Also, we still have, what, one hag left?
Yeah, there's one hag left.
Mhm.
Yes, indeed. All right, well, you're making camp then?
Yep. Do we need to give you about 30 minutes to get together that loot list?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to do it. I'm kidding.
It was 24 bolts and 4 copper pieces. All right, enjoy.
Yeah, I could be that person. The person just straight up gets petty about that sort of thing. But I'm not.
Yeah, that's me.
Super you. You're the worst.
I'm the worst.
Yeah, you cry because your treasure gets taken away. We never get any.
Don't everybody rush to defend me at once, I guess.
I missed what he had said.
I keep getting stuff that I don't want.
It's got a gold value. You can sell it. It's like, oh no, one of your abilities you can use it longer. Shame on me for getting specific.
Ability that I never used once.
Yeah, I didn't
You
realize
used it
you
once. Incorrect. You used it last time we played.
Yeah, I used it because I was like, I'm using up this minute before I die, damn it.
and you got reminded that you actually had that ability?
No, I knew I had it. It just hadn't, like, I don't have a good fly check, so there's no, like, reason for me to just want to go flying around when I'm probably going to end up dying because of it.
It doesn't boost your fly to activate it?
I mean, I feel like, let me see, this character has a really good fly check, and the other one might be, it's not negative. I don't think it's negative, but it's not good.
She's talking about her character Sonder from Homebrew Detritus's flagship show, if you're confused right now.
Well, you just look at a different one.
If you've made it this far into this show and you don't know about any of our other shows, that's on
wrong?
you.
Yeah, what's
They
wrong?
might not watch those other shows. The stuff is free outside of Patreon.
Yeah. It's
There
a
might be-
negative fly check. Negative
might be-
2.
Kevin averse.
Okay, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. I forgot that Kevin was on that show.
Also, Noob
Yeah,
And
he's
Matt.
the worst.
Yeah,
and
but who's really
Terrence and
averse to Noob though? He's like a little a Muppet Goblin, a Goblin Muppet that you just. No, actually, now that I say it out loud, yeah, I can see.
Yeah, no, he's off-putting and weird. But yes,
Unconventional, I'll say. He's definitely an unconventional person, but aren't we all?
okay. So let's start with weapons, shall we? If you want
Sure.
loot, clawed gauntlets +2.
Mm.
Do weapons resize?
No, large.
Oh, it's large.
Mm-hmm.
Are you keeping track of these?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Belt of physical perfection. +2.
Before you continue on, remember those gauntlets are also adamantite.
Yeah, they are adamantine. Sorry.
That's important.
Interesting. Belt of physical perfection. That's all 3, right?
Yeah. That is the bulk. That is the entirety of her treasure. That is as much as I can conceivably give away to that character without.
And that's still pretty dope.
All right.
Especially
I
for
want
any-
that belt.
Now, I was about to say, for anybody who uses physical stats like that, that would boost your con, that would boost your damage, that would boost your to hit, I believe.
It would boost all 3, but
Yeah.
I want it to. I had one that was a +4 to Dex and Con. That's gone now.
Well, I got no problem with you taking it. I like my belt better. It's shinier. It's got my name as a belt buckle. I mean, it's perfect for me.
Anybody else?
Huh?
Anybody trying to roll off for that belt?
Mm-mm.
What was the bonus on it?
+2 to all physical.
What's that? Strength, Dex, and Con?
Yeah.
Am I hiccuping or did I sound hitchy?
No,
No,
I lost Jeff for a second there in the headphones.
No, you're
Right.
good.
My computer's acting slow all of a sudden, or maybe it's just Archive of Nethys.
well, it is Sunday, and probably a lot of people are accessing that site. That's always my go-to excuse for things not working the way I want them to. 'Cause there were 3 hags we killed last week.
Oh, there we go. Jesus.
Roll that clip.
I don't do that on this show.
I know.
I've rearranged my house so that I can edit this show because it's just audio while I play Elden Ring. So if there's an episode or something that comes up where it's like, hey, please cut this, and I missed it, it's probably in the middle of a boss fight and forgot to go back. So just deal with it.
And that's the professional quality that you get when you come to homebrewdetritus.com.
You get what you pay for.
All right. On the other dead hag,
Thanks, Patreons. Hey, Jeff.
there is a headband of mental superiority +2.
Oh, there it is. I'll take both of those.
WHAT what?
That's all 3 of those, all 3 stats as well, right?
Correct.
Mentals-
What
And
does the
that's +2.
superiority do?
+2 to int whiz charisma.
No.
Oh. I want that one.
No headband on the lady.
I have the mental prowess, but I need a 103, not just 2.
The one you have now is just what?
And with dumb.
There's also an amulet natural armor +2 monks, and those are the bulk of the everything else. Most everything that was mundane was destroyed in a fire or slashed up.
What's the natural armor plus what? 2?
2.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I got no problem with backing away from any of this loot because you know what? I'm pretty good with myself at this current level, and I watched our friend here, our new friend, lose all of his material goods.
Oh, there's also a +6 Dex Ion Stone.
I'll take that though.
Nah, I'm kidding. There's not. It's like fucking with you.
Yeah. Roll off.
Yeah, I think +5 would be the highest that it would go anyway.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
trying
+5 is the
to-
highest enchantment bonus you can put on something unless it's mythic level.
Is
No.
it?
No, it's +6.
The game master can do whatever he wishes.
Like +6s are the highest stat boosting item you can make.
Am
I
I
thought there
thinking
was
of
a +6s.
3.5?
Yeah, you're thinking of weapon enhancements.
That is what I'm thinking of. The more you know.
So Jeb says he's backing out. Jeff, is there anything on the list you want?
Not really.
All right.
Okay. So the lady, you want that headband of mental superiority?
Oh. Let me rephrase that. I want everything.
Right.
I want every dime, every penny. But
Here, you carry these large anime-type gauntlets.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless that charisma bonus would really help you out.
No, I was going to say if you want to take the one that gives a +2 to all of them, you could give me the one you're wearing now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And I'll definitely also take that amulet of natural armor if nobody's going to jump on it.
I have one that's better, so.
Yeah, I got my elemental. Hey, look, there's an elemental nearby amulet, so I'm cool with that. Also, I really enjoy this exchange between the new party member and the old party members. It's like we're coming together as a group, as like a whole group again, and it warms my heart to see it happening.
Cybot dies suddenly of a heart attack.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm going to go through his stuff now.
So what headband do you have right now, Mahogany?
I have I might want to keep it. I forgot about the acrobatics. Hold on a second. Headband grants the wearer.
The other one will probably also give you.
That's why I'm just reading the description. Interesting. Hold on a second.
No.
Yes.
While she's looking through that, does anybody know if there's a way to change the size of the chat window that pops up for Zoom so that it's not just 3 letters across all the way down
What did you do?
without it taking up your full screen?
You can drag it around.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're good.
So which one do you have now, though?
The headband of mental prowess +2, intelligence and wisdom.
Perfect. And you're going to take the mental superiority +2.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mental superiority has programmed in use magic device.
Ooh.
Oh.
Does it? That's
hers
awesome.
does. And yours had what in it for this skill? Acrobatics?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And that's good for you, right?
Yeah. It actually only goes up by 1, but that's fine. I was trying to see what all my other bonuses came from. But it's because I put so many ranks in it already.
I kind of figured that would be the case.
You know. That's fine. Just
It's fine. It's fine.
Just we'll put a rank in it next level.
You could put a rank in something else, something useful.
Acrobatics is useful for me. Actually, it was better, but I lost that magic item.
I just cannot let it go.
I had a build.
I just chose acrobatics because it's the one that you use to avoid attacks of opportunity if you're trying to escape.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you had that item
Yeah.
custom made.
What do you
Me?
mean?
I mean, you had that item custom made for that, and
Oh, this one came off a random monster, so it's
This one
random
came
what
off a
its
monster
bonus
that-
is.
yeah.
Oh, well, what is its bonus?
Like the skill ranks from the intelligence go to use magic device instead of
Oh, okay, cool. Instead of acrobatics.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which is still pretty cool because that means that you now have a bonus to using wands and magic devices that aren't on your spell list.
Oh.
If you were putting points into that anyway, if you weren't.
I was.
Oh, well, there you go.
And that's nice because it also took away, because that's a charisma one, and that's part of why I wanted the charisma thing. Cool, nifty, blah, blah.
Well, you don't have to put any more ranks in it, I guess. If that's the case. Anyway, so yes, after you divide the loot, make camp, I'm guessing. Your new now sworn toadies, of course, go out of their way to set up a camp area, set up a perimeter, whatever you order them to do. Really, they've seen you defeat 4 powerful hags now, and they're all pretty much terrified of your group.
As they should be.
You see that the skeleton ones kind of have disappeared out of the lot. They must have wandered off during your combat.
Have we defeated their master yet?
You have not.
Oh.
That's the night hag.
Correct.
That's the one that's left, huh?
So we're camping, right? I can go ahead and click Night's Rest.
Yeah. Are you doing any watches on your own, or just letting the flunkies deal with it?
I think we should still do watches because these flunkies have a loyalty as rigid and firm as a wet reed.
As your own.
I take my time to do what I always do before we sleep and set up perimeter traps around our immediate area, not just their perimeter, but our perimeter.
Not to mention your moisturizing routine. That takes a while.
Well, it absolutely does.
So yes, everyone gets set up. Is anyone taking first watch?
I'll either take the first or the last because I've only got low light vision.
Jeb will take first while he does yoga.
Yoga.
He goes through his stretching routine.
I sleep
All
first, and then I take the last 3 watches.
Okay. That's right.
So we could do, if we wanted to, Jeb and Cybot could be on the first watch together if we wanted to do, well, no, because Zarius might also want another watcher. Anyway, Jeb takes first watch.
Okay.
And I'll take the last one.
Gotcha. All right. So, Jeb, you watch as the day fades into darkness, as everyone is settling down for a well-deserved rest. You notice that the clouds in the sky over the territory with the tower around it are weird. You see lightning that is odd colored, occasionally purple, occasionally green. The clouds themselves kind of roil in weird eddies and swirls, as if it were like liquid rather than a gas. And the wind here is constant and warm.
Okay.
But not enough to the trees constantly making a susurrus. So it's difficult to hear anything walking in the woods around it.
It's also difficult because I spend most of my watch quietly talking to my shadow.
Okay.
Because,
right.
I haven't heard from the observer in a while, and, I miss my buddy. I wanted to touch base with him and see how he's doing.
Okay. But beyond that, nothing out of the ordinary happens during your shift. The next shift, which is, I believe it's Jeff, right?
Yes.
Jeff, around, say, midnight to 1-ish, while you're watching out, listening as best you can over the sound of the constantly moving leaves of the trees, you see that there are flashes of light, not from the sky, but from the top of the tower, ochre moss, which, again, you can see from this vantage. occasionally you'll see the very thin, severe windows of the edifice fill with light and then fade out slowly, as if something is going on in there. Different colored lights flashing back and forth. There are, you swear you hear thunderous roars on the wind, but again, even at this distance, where you should be able to get a better take on things, it's muddy, difficult. But you're
That's 37 on my perception check.
All right. You think you hear words screamed at the top of their lungs, piercing even the sound of the wind. Mine! But you don't know exactly what says them or where. It could be... The voice is big, whatever it is, but it doesn't sound natural in any way. But that is the ultimate thing you see while you're on your shift. Last shift. Saimbot, when you get up, rested, and everyone else has settled back to do their morning rituals or go back to sleep before you take this last watch. You are privy to witness something unusual compared to everyone else's night. If Zarius told you about what he saw, did you mention that to him?
Technically, I'm still up.
Oh, okay.
Because I only have to sleep for 2 hours.
All right. Did you mention what you've seen?
And I slept those 2 hours while Jeb was on duty. Okay. So I guess while we're on shift, I can tell him what I've seen so far.
All right. Then you're both see it. Is getting toward, you can tell that the dawn is creeping up. There's just a tiny sliver of silver light at the base of the horizon. But your eyes are fully attracted away from it in an instant as it looks like the top of the tower explodes in a hellacious green fireball.
Oh.
You can see huge chunks of stone raining down to the ground below, and you can even feel the ground rumble from this distance. By the time day is broken, the tower looks like a snuffed candle with black smoke billowing out of it.
Imagine that wakes us up who are still asleep.
You're inside of extra-dimensional space, but
that's true.
Go ahead, roll. You can roll whatever. I mean,
I forgot about the extra dimensional space, but I'll roll to see. I doubt it. Unless my perception unlock gives me plus my DC to notice when I'm sleeping is halved, so that's an 18.
All right. Then yeah, I guess you would kind of hear it out from the entrance.
Plus the DC was originally 36.
Yeah.
Which, hey, could be.
Well, if it was 36, he still would have got it with an 18.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I guess you would probably have noticed it distantly in your...
Mm-hmm.
All right. But
knowledge arcana, knowledge planes to figure out what's going on.
Sure. Go ahead and roll planes for me.
I'll assist you, Jeff.
22.
All right. Let's see. It looks to you like some sort of major planar disruption has happened toward the tower. Difficult to tell exactly what happened, but it looks like some powerful outsiders may have collided in some way.
Jeb comes running out of the extra dimensional space with a piece of toast in his mouth.
He's wearing his Sailor Scout outfit.
Yes,
a onesie.
Yeah.
A sailor onesie.
It's a Sailor Moon onesie. Thank you.
Oh, man. Dying a lot sure has messed with your head.
Yeah.
What is this foul
Resurrected.
creature? And I stab at it.
What is this foul creature with its large, adorable eyes?
Oh yeah, Pathfinder goblins, the superior cute goblin.
Yeah, D&D goblins are really nasty looking.
Yeah.
Pathfinder goblins are like cute
things you could buy a plushie of, and many have.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of them, though. No, I never have one. I'm not a big fan of the Pathfinder goblin look, to be honest with you.
I thought you liked that.
I mean, they're okay. It just is not my favorite. Like, they're too regular. Like, my favorite goblins, period, are the ones from Labyrinth. Like, they all look different. That's how I like goblins.
Weird ones.
Pathfinder goblins remind me of WoW goblins.
Yeah, a little bit.
As if they use the same model.
No.
The same 3D
They don't
model.
use the same model. Pathfinder goblins look nothing like WoW goblins. Like
No. But using the same model.
Yeah, I got you.
System.
Right.
They just cookie cutter stamp them.
Polygons.
Yeah. I saw one of my gaming shops that I used to go to had a $600 3-foot tall, quote unquote, life-size goblin made out of sci-fi foam and like sturdy skeletal material. I wanted it real bad, but I could not justify spending $600 on it. And then I went back and the price had doubled, and I was like, okay, well I'm just never going to have that now. Okay.
Good. Where's your creepy gargoyle?
He's
It's like my buddy Josh with his
behind me.
With his Warhammer stuff. All the prices on that went up, and he was like, the price of this knight that I've been looking at for years just went up. I don't think I'm ever going to get it. And I was like, what did it go up from like 150 to 170 bucks? It went up from $300 to $330 for a giant piece of unassembled plastic.
Gargoyles.
Not as big as Matt's gargoyle, but that's a lot for unpainted plastic.
Not the joke. This isn't like broadcast, so there's no point in me going over to show off my gargoyle.
Yeah. That's why I tried to fill it with other stories.
Which I heard. I listened.
Yeah. You were paying attention.
Painted plastic. $300 plastic.
You didn't buy it. It was $330.
Thank you.
All right. Pet it.
Okay.
So extra planar explosion. All right. That's something there. Okay. What do we do about it?
Am I still asleep?
I imagine by the time morning comes, when all this happens, you would probably be up and at 'em, preparing spells or whatever you do.
This is at the top of Ochre Moss. This is at the top of Ochre Moss.
This is overlooking a hill overlooking the valley that Ochre Moss is in. Like I said, the top of Ochre Moss Tower exploded last night, and now it looks like.
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
That's where we need to go, huh?
Do you still feel the pull of the orb?
Yes, it's stronger than ever as you wake up. You can actually almost hear words whisper in your ear while you're awake now.
What does it say?
Come to me. Come.
Go for one grand slam at Denny's.
Take me.
Man, this thing is getting kind of fresh, huh?
But how are you guys? What are you guys doing?
I mean, I guess we're gonna keep heading that way. See what's up.
We're gonna come take it. If that was actually what it meant.
Okay.
Was it prepared for that response that we continue forward?
Yeah. No, totally blowing my mind here. You head down.
Like, how close are we?
You're 2 miles away from your campsite. You're 2 miles away.
It's still foresty terrain.
Yeah, it's still foresty terrain, but you know that there is a large strip mine at the base of the tower. So,
is the strip mine how you enter the tower?
Who knows? As you get there, or rather, as you head out, your vision of the tower is somewhat obscured by the trees as you head down the hill into the valley. You also notice that there is a discernible shift in the quality of daylight, not just being obscured by trees, but like the normal forest daylight that you were getting as you woke up is now given off a strange purplish hue. It likes the sky is being artificially darkened by some sort of effect. There is a strange, weird light emanating not just from the sky, but from almost everything. Has a strange glow to it.
Magical?
Most assuredly some sort of magic is affecting the area, though not necessarily a particular spell. And everything has a dull haze of magical aura about it. It's like something has been pouring too much magic into the area, and it's just been absorbed by everything.
Ooh.
The way down, you find that there is a pretty regular path here, like something in these woods patrols it pretty regularly, or at least has been. And you can see, of course, all the trees are leaning outward away from the tower, much like it had been before, but at much more severe angles this time. And when you finally break into a clearing where you can see the tower again, it looms unnaturally above you all. It's like your perception of distance and space are being kind of warped by the effects in the area. But this nauseating kind of vertigo that you feel fades quickly as your eyes adjust, and you see your whole body start to give off a similar glow to everything else. Imagine everything is dimly lit by a black light, and that's basically like the kind of weird phosphorescence everything has around here.
Is it just me, or does this feel very non-Euclidean?
The path down continues, and finally it opens out, and you can see finally your destination. Give me a minute to describe it. Let me set the scene here for you, folks.
It's a large field of red roses.
No, it's not that.
Oh, okay.
What you see is a lot of decayed structures, mostly made of wood. All of them basically tumbled in on themselves, matchsticks jutting up out of the ground. There's a lot of bones everywhere, animal, humanoid, all surrounding in every direction around a massive pit that has been dug out in lines and roads. And you see all around this pit in lines and rows are poles that have been fairly recently erected. And on all these poles, you see dead witches. Looks like they have been largely just nailed in place through their necks or abdomens with other pegs of wood or spikes of metal. You, lady outside, see faces, though badly decayed, that you recognize from your dreams. The ghost witches that spoke to you in the woods. Here is their ultimate fates. They have all been caught, crucified here around the pit. And looming up above it all is Ochre Moss Tower, now with the black smoke coming from the top mostly faded away. It looks like a broken twig made of stone jutting up adjacent to the pit. And you see there are numerous little roads that lead up to its base from in the pit, from around the pit, and from other parts of the forest. It's a big, wide tower. And a lot of things obviously have gone down here that have been both impressive and horrific. And the more you look at it, you swear that the bottom of the tower has been painted with blood. It's just sort of black claw and paw prints all over the base of the tower, just splatted as if someone was wiping their hands over and over against the rocks.
Oh, yeah, let's go in there. That sounds like a good idea.
Come. You and Zarius, lady outside. Feel it in your bones. Come.
Sure. Why not?
Does it sound like a challenge or does it sound like an invitation to them?
Are you asking them or?
No, I'm asking you to describe better to them.
Sense
sounds
motive on the
All right,
voice.
The voice sounds hungry. You don't need to sense motive. It wants someone near it. It wants
to eat us.
It wants to consume.
I mean, this is your show.
I mean, at the end of the day, like nothing else around is there's nothing else around us that's like alive. Right? Everything is dead.
That you can tell so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And besides just the pull towards it, do we feel like yeah, I don't have that spell. I do. Like, I detect any magic in the area.
Oh yeah, you detect a lot of magic in the area.
A lot of magic in the area.
Almost too much.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is just polluted with magical auras.
I say let's turn around and walk away. Just ignore everything and just say, screw it. Your
campaign, your option.
Like, how far is do we feel like it's like, just inside?
You feel like it's up the tower a bit.
Up the tower a bit. All right. Let's go.
Is there an ingress to the tower?
Yeah, several at the bottom.
Okay.
I feel like we should send the
mooks.
Send the mooks in first, but we're going. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
I would like to have a procession with them in front and some of them behind, just to be on the safe side, in case you want to sneak up on us from behind. Also.
Quick, trap and arrow fodder. In!
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's see. Let me make a morale check to see if the mooks are more terrified of you or the surroundings. All right, so it looks like you're just edging out the surroundings, so they fall in line as your order. But they all seem real nervous about this shit. Of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 remaining, five each take up front and back positions.
I mean, it makes sense that they're nervous about it. We are sending them in to die.
Mm-hmm.
You might not want to say stuff like that, though.
No,
out loud repeatedly.
That wasn't Jeff, or that wasn't Jeb. That was.
It is Jeff, though. Jeff's like, "Fuck these assholes."
Yeah.
Say 6 in front, 4 in back.
Get them all lined up, all 10 of them, and be like, all right, so which of you guys probably die the loudest? We need y'all to go in first to pinpoint the traps. You look like a screamer. You should be first.
Just poke each and every one of them and see what their reaction is. The loudest ones up front.
Who thinks I'm pretty? Your hand went up first. Nobody likes to kiss ass. Front of the line.
That's the route I would go.
Indeed.
Everything's a test.
Okay. So yes, they take 6 to the front, 4 to the back, 4 rather relieved looking mooks in the back.
And I would just like to go ahead and say that my wand is in my hand.
All right.
Actually, Terrence, before we go, I actually rearranged. I tell everybody to stop. I'm like, okay, wait a second. We're going to draw lots, and y'all can bid for these positions. So there's 6 positions up front, 4 positions in the back. So whoever gives me the highest bid can goes to the back positions.
They don't have any money, but they will offer obscene sexual favors. Service. 100 years, life. They all like, oh yeah, I bid life too. Yeah, life here too.
Yeah. Life, okay, that goes to the front of the line because that ain't worth it.
Wait. Who was talking about them sexual favors?
Several of them. You can have your pick.
You You, and you with me.
Okay.
He's like cash up front.
I'm gonna need a sample.
Yeah. What's your skill set there, sweetheart?
What that mouth do?
Magic tricks.
Oh.
How long's your tongue?
He licks his nipple.
All right, you're behind me. That one was also sexual.
I just.
Nothing coercive about this. That's cool. Anyway. So yes, you adjust your minions to suit. Sorry, I'm making a gin and tonic. We need it. Okay, there we go.
I mean, I feel like anytime we hear a fizz and liquid pouring, we can just assume that you're making some sort of alcoholic drink.
Oh man, my tonic's flat. Gross. Anyway. So yeah, you get your minions assembled and begin marching them toward the tower. Close to the tower, you see something. You see movement. The latest acquisition has been strung up, but they are still alive. The night hag, with both her arms basically jammed through a huge splinter of wood onto a pole. She inhales deeply, and her remaining eye opens up, and you see a grin split across her face. You fools. You absolute fools.
Yeah, but you're the one on the sticks.
Tell me, sister, who did my light work for me?
There were two. I was only be able to get one. The other snuck up on me. I had taken him in my own home turf, and he still found me in the realm of dreams. She coughs up more blood. You'll get dragged to some hell and left. A lot of... And then the hag dies.
What loot does she have?
And do the minions in the back get nervous because they heard about getting snuck up on from behind?
Oh, yeah. Some of them are volunteering for the front now. No, she has no, unless you consider hag parts treasure, which in some circles they might be. She has nothing but viscera and bones at this point.
I feel a hag bag.
Hag bag.
What's in the hag bag? Oh, just hag parts.
Mm-hmm.
For hag things.
This is a naturally sourced, made from hag
non-GMO hag bag.
Full of hag parts.
It's aisle 6 at Earth Fair, you know?
Her tied in knots. Silly.
All right. But beyond that, you don't see any other movement. And so, onto the tower you go. Unless you're changing plans. No? All right.
No.
Inside the tower, the servants step in tentatively, some of them wincing as they do. But
are we staying close enough to see what they're doing?
I assume.
Okay.
I want to be at least 30 feet behind them.
All right. Is anybody getting closer than that?
I'll be close.
With them?
Not with them. I'll be 5 feet behind them. Also checking for traps as they walk to give me some sort of early warning reflex so that I can fly away before they set off a trap.
Comparatively, he's with them.
Okay. Well then, Jeb, you get to make a perception check for me as they enter the darkened tower.
All right. It is darkened, you said, so that's a +2. +5 to locate traps, so we're rolling this with a 22. 31.
31. All right. You're unable to spot what happens until it's too late. One of the tieflings that are out there in the lead turns around and says, "It looks safe," and then you see a hand reach out of the shadows, grab him, and yank it back.
No, long tongue.
Did he scream?
Didn't have a chance to.
Oh, what
Jeb does.
one
Jeb's-
job. That guy
Jeb
had
screams.
one job, though. Die loudly.
And I'll zip back.
Creature, incidentally, you catch the barest glimpse of.
Mhm.
How do I describe this thing?
In detail.
With words.
It looks fleshy
Nope.
in shape. It is very large.
Is there a knowledge skill attached to this creature?
Knowledge
Type
planes.
engineering planes?
Knowledge
I can do
planes.
planes. I can do planes. 20 on the
20.
nose.
All right. That is not enough to recognize this monster.
Okay. Jeff has to take a quick break as
Okay.
per the chat window.
Sure. I know. If he's feeling bad,
I just wanted to throw that out there before any more game actually proceeded.
Mhm.
Without
Yeah,
them.
Actually, I got to take a quick break. My mom needs me to do something for her real quick. So I figure I'd go ahead and smoke and then come back and we can do some more.
Yeah. We'll pick it up here in a second.
Back after the short word from our sponsor.
Boomity boopity boop.
When
Hello, friends. Have you or a loved one recently passed away, but are so tired of all the boring, tear-stained memorial services? Sick of awkward silences at the wake, with relatives you barely know, eating cold broccoli casserole and macaroni? Is standing somberly dressed in black while a coffin is lowered into the cold, cold ground with only the rain to hide your tears becoming a drag? Then come on down to Dr. Wizzo's Clown Funeral Home at Bounce Castle Emporium. Hi there, I'm Wizzo Thompson. I have a BA in Mortuary Sciences, a doctorate in Jocularity Arts, and a certificate in Bounce Castle Technologies, and I want to put the fun back in funeral. Come mourn with a smile in our state-of-the-art Bounce Castle Chapel. Take a last look at the dearly departed in our ball pit viewing room. Was the deceased a youngster? No problem. Our fun coffins depicting non-copyrighted cartoon characters come in junior sizes too. You'll laugh as our all-clown pallbearer crew do hilarious coffin-carrying pratfalls. Watch in astonishment as we cram the casket, the pallbearers, the gravediggers, 20 bouquets of squirting flowers, 53 folding chairs, the next of kin, and a poorly trained dancing bear we call Reverend Bitey in our fun-colored microhearse to go to the graveside service. Distinguished military career? We got you covered with our patented 21 cream pie salute. Finally, send your loved one down a deep, dark hole in a loop-de-loop interment twisty slide. What's that? Want to cremate instead? Then you'll love our Insto Blammo corpse cannon. We'll blast your loved one's mortal remains into a fine white ash before your very eyes. I'm Dr. Wizzo, and I think that if life's a joke, the death should be one too. Call today.
And we're back.
Huzzah.
back again.
You need another check off or what?
I don't think we have to for Zoom anymore, but you
No.
know, everybody say something.
Just in case.
Yeah,
Something.
Look, fruit.
perfect.
Fruit.
Right.
If you're confused about that,
Fruit.
good.
A lot of the jokes we make off camera make it on here in some very bastardized, what the hell are they talking about form, and we're not going to change that, so.
No.
Yeah.
If you don't get it,
Too bad.
too bad.
If you do get it, what are you doing in my goddamn house?
mean, that's obvious, isn't it?
Is it cleaning? Because I don't like doing that. Someone else can do it. Yeah.
So?
Yeah. I was waiting for you guys.
Sorry. You mentioned chicken and biscuits a few episodes ago, and I bought some. They're so dry.
Chicken and a biscuit, the cracker.
Yeah.
They're so good. I want more.
Oh, they are good, but yeah, have some water or soda or something.
You can't do for me, you need soda with a food like that because you have to completely cleanse the strong flavor out. Water just makes it go everywhere. You got to get rid of it with a harsh soda and acidic.
Something with carbonation to really get those bubbles all the way in there.
Help clean out that cavity I got in my back tooth.
Is it a cavity anymore, or is it filled with chicken and a biscuit?
Right now, it's filled with chicken and a biscuit.
Yeah, that makes it a storage locker. If only teeth worked that way.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
God, that's so gross.
We'd be the envy of squirrels.
You store it in your cheek pouches, you loser. We store it in our teeth.
We have teeth cabinets.
Yep.
All right. So, before we went to the break, yes, one of your minions had recently been snatched into the darkness by an unknown creature. Jeb caught a brief glimpse of the creature. It looked like a misshapen humanoid form, but almost incomplete. Looks like
There's a almost incomplete inhuman form up here that just took Long Tongue into the shadows.
The other minions stop where they are and kind of back up a bit to where you are, Jeb.
No. This is what you're here for. Go.
Slay this creature.
Or at least distract it.
Does anybody, you said it's dark inside there. Does anybody have some sort of magical light source that they can move around?
I got dark vision.
Yeah.
Same. But I have like a lot of dark vision, don't I? Only 60 feet.
Yeah.
But I should be able to see from 30 feet behind them. I should be able to see inside of there, yeah?
You'd think, but this thing was also pretty well hidden.
Yeah, it's sneaky. I couldn't see it.
You basically see it grab the fellow and disappear.
So I will zip back to my companions and be like, anybody got one of them area of effect abilities that we could just chuck down there, like a bomb or a spell that goes boom?
Actually, no. That's not the lady.
I can't see it. I can't touch it. I can't touch it. I can't hurt it.
So it came from the shadows, you said, Terrence, right?
Yeah, it was hiding somewhere in there.
So it didn't just materialize out of
No, it was here and hiding around a corner or
Okay. Just making sure it's not something that could teleport through shadows.
Well, I know we're eventually going to move inside of there before we get, before I get with around 10 feet of the threshold, I'm going to go ahead and use magic device and pass that check, lovely, to make it so that there are 4 of me.
All right.
For the next 3 minutes.
Cool.
Weapon at the ready. Let's head in there and see what the fuck we're dealing with.
All right.
It's not an elemental, is it? Because then my
no
elemental amulet would glow.
Okay, no.
Oh, I do have a sun rod. I'll crack a sun rod and throw it in there.
All right, you crack a sun rod. It illuminates the base of the statue. It looks like a wide pavilion area for the comings and goings of the people doing business at the tower. You see old rotten carts here and big bins of ore that have been left abandoned. You see there are a couple of like very wide staircases going up on either side of the building. And the whole place looks like a village square that or a busy market that had just been abandoned in haste. Everything's overturned here. There's a lot of hiding spaces, a lot of shadows being cast with the flickering light of your sun rod.
Is there still the magical auras like coating everything in here?
Oh yes, it's incredibly powerful here.
Okay. I can suppress that, right? That's not blinding me, is it?
Yeah, you can suppress it.
Because I constantly detect magic.
Also, I'm gonna say it's not quite blinding yet. It's just very powerful. Like, as you guys enter the building, you hear a scream from above as you see the minion that was stolen from out from under you fall from the top of the tower, basically exploding in a gory mess behind you outside of it.
Oh,
that's just a fucking shame.
Gross.
The other minions get real skittish.
There's nothing else in the room with us right now as we enter?
Yeah, mostly junk, looks like.
So whatever it is has run up to the top. Let's see. Yeah, wand in one hand, potion in the other. Still walking.
What would it take, diplomacy-wise, to increase the minions'
morale?
I'm gonna say give me a DC 25 check if you're trying to talk them up.
13 plus 16.
All right. Yeah, you're able to gather your new servants up and like boost their confidence. And now, how are you going to swiftly undermine this with your orders?
Well, I'm gonna just tell them to make sure they're back to back, so they're facing outward.
All right.
In teams.
I will hand off my sun rod to one of them. Keep that up out of your eyes, but so you can see.
Torchbearer. Now he's in familiar territory. Okay. They continue to move. Are you heading up the stairs or just continuing to search down here? Or
well, we go upstairs.
Let's search down here first.
I'll give it a perception.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will. 35.
All right.
Higher than that for traps.
Okay. You begin searching around. Here you find more. It looks like more corpses, but some of them are fresher, I guess. But everything here has everything here looks kind of fresh. That's the problem. You're guessing that there's some sort of like the magic here is pumping a lot of necromancy into the area, because the corpses that you find might be half eaten, but they aren't rotten in any capacity. They might be dried out, but they're not rotten.
More like a preservation magic.
Yeah.
Gentle repose. But not so gentle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But beyond that, you don't find anything of either value or living down here.
I detect nothing with my elven eyes. Sorry, I don't know. That was like a Ringo.
My elven eyes.
My elven eyes. I suggest we move on up the tower.
Your Ringo impersonation is more terrible than mine, which is nice.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
Anyway. So yes, you take to one of the wide stairs heading upwards. There's one on the north side of the building and south side of the building. Which one are you taking?
Is there an area big enough for me to fly?
The tower is quite large, but the ceilings down here at least only go up to 20 feet.
So there's not like a central opening that I can fly through. The stairwell is the way to go.
The stairwell is there's nothing like that.
South.
All right, head to the south stairs and head up. The south stair goes up, like I said, 20 feet, and you see about 8 feet of stone flooring beyond that. And when you get to the landing there is another wide area. This one entirely filled with forges, now dead. Excuse me, not forges. Yes, smelters, now dead. All just big, huge places where they processed the ore that they were taking from the strip mine.
Is there any of the ore left over that I can look at to determine what type of ore it is?
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Make a knowledge geography. Yeah.
All right. That's only a 20.
20? That's all right. That's all you really need, though, to identify an ore. You can tell that, there is very few flecks of adamantine in this ore, and they're making a lot of effort to extract it. You're guessing the bulk of it is already long gone by the time this place was about to run out of minerals. But you also see that there's another layer of peculiar greenish crystals in the ore as well that will take a higher DC to check on. So,
all right,
I'll assist or attempt to. I don't.
26.
26. Let's see.
28, because I assist. If I can.
It's a Batorian green steel.
Victorian, I take it means is from hell.
Yes. It is a particular metal native to the Nine Hells. It is, let me go ahead. Any slashing or piercing weapon created with Batorian green steel has a natural enhancement bonus of +1 to damage. This bonus does not stack with any other enhancement bonuses. So a masterwork weapon would have +1 to both attack and damage rolls. It's a common grants another special. Yeah, it's just apparently the you're guessing from just what this is. The thing that created the crater so long ago wasn't necessarily of this earth or even of space. It might have been created from a planar portal that opened up and caused a land swap at the same time as the impact of a thing, as of a comet or a meteor. The land surrounding has been admixed with not only star metal, but with portions of the native earth of hell. I was looking at the wrong. Cool. I was looking at the wrong thing. For this, well, you wanted to know. So this place is both rife with planar energies, and now overlain again with the warped energies of whatever the egg is causing. But yes, in this big smelting facility on the second level, you can see what appears to be a few skeletons standing around, standing in position as if they're awaiting orders. They're just over there by their forges or their coal bins, just awaiting orders. As if they're ready to go to work at any time.
I tell them to get back to work.
Okay. Let's see. Make a charisma check.
I rolled an 18 plus 4, 5
Okay.
plus 5.
All right. Zarius shouts a work order towards the skeletons, who basically, like, their heads turn for a moment. It looks like their bones are tensed up, and then the next thing you know, you see one of them pick up a shovel and begin shoveling coal into a firebox. Well, you see another one walking over, digging into an ancient tool pouch and pulling out what appears to be very old, very, very dry kindling, and begins work trying to set it to light. Getting these forges started up, is probably going to take a Herculean task, but they have plenty of time. They're dead.
I know that feeling.
But on that floor,
And it gives them something to do.
yeah, that floor, that's all you really find.
Move on up.
All right, you move on up. On the next floor, you see that there is a number of pipes coming in from the side of the walls, up the walls, you're guessing, through the walls themselves. And you can see streams of now dry and basically it looks like metal was stopped mid-pour at some point, and there's just long rivulets of metal dripping out of the pipes into casts where they're being put into ingots. Here on a floor where they are, where it's basically just the finishing process of creating these adamantine and Batorian green steel ingots. There's a lot of them, as it turns out, just sitting around.
Well, you know me. The what's my famous motion of opening a bag and start shoving stuff into it?
Move over, cheese.
Move over, cheese. I got ingots now.
You know me, I am definitely down with OPP.
Other people's possessions?
Yes.
Pussies and penises. The song involved a lot of things.
It was an in-depth masterpiece, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it spoke a lot to the social mores and socioeconomic struggles of the time. Also, I think Queen Latifah was in the video. Anyway,
like that was in my I don't have cable time.
Yeah, I didn't have cable till I was 18, 19, shit. I had to watch it at a friend's house.
Same.
But yeah, here in this area is, you see maybe the remnants of other skeletons that probably worked up here in this house, but none of them seem to be active, and it doesn't matter anyway. They couldn't pour any more ingots until more is processed anyway. But yeah, Zarius, you're picking through the leavings down here?
Oh yeah.
All right. It's like I said, there's quite a few ingots of both Batorian green steel and adamantine.
Yeah, definitely worth stealing that.
Let me do a little roll here. All right. You find 1,200 pounds of green steel and 700 pounds of adamantine.
Dang.
Can we fit that all in the portable hole without goalie in there now?
What do you mean goalie's not in there? His corpse will be with me forever.
God.
Kidding. I just kept a finger.
You could regrow him with that.
I made a necklace of fingers.
Yeah.
Between goalie and these, sorry.
But if goalie was still here, he could help to carry whatever doesn't fit in the bag when he's not in it.
I got minions.
Oh,
Get
boy.
busy. Start loading the portal.
All right, yeah, they will start loading the portal for you. Are you guys going to wait till they're done or continue exploring?
No, because I don't want to leave that portal behind.
Okay.
You're saying portal. You mean the portable hole,
Portable
right?
hole.
Right.
And we don't have a time crunch here, do we?
No, you just know there's a monster stalking the area. That's
Yeah,
all.
there's a
Yeah.
monster stalking the area that's probably going down the other stairs while we're coming up these ones. So
Good. If we take a minute here, he can pick off a few more of our mouths to feed.
No, they're healing our loot. Stop trying to give up my loot pick-uppers.
All right, while
like,
you're
don't you
down,
have personal
you-
minions too?
while you're down there, could you please make perception checks?
Is it to spot an enemy?
Yeah.
I feel like it's been
38.
more than 3 minutes, so I went ahead and rolled for another
Alrighty.
set of thingies. Exact same thing.
All right.
And for my perception, it is a fantastic 13.
13,
35.
35.
38 for me.
24.
38, 24, and this guy has okay. While you're waiting there, ordering the minions to load the ingots they can find amongst the debris and in the piles of other destroyed things, let's see who's taking the pipe on this one. Let's roll D4.
Ooh, pipe.
Call your number.
3.
3.
All right,
Whoever's left.
so we have 3 3s and a 4.
I'll take a 2 then.
Who's
Really,
one?
A 30, a 30,
I'll be 1.
All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right.
35 didn't see him, huh?
I blame you for that. I blame
Lord.
you.
Zarius.
Yes.
You only feel the air adjust itself too late. Like you feel sucking in the air just a little too late as a creature basically ambushes you from behind.
Ooh.
Even with the 38 perception?
Even with a 38, you missed it by 2, actually, is what happened. I rolled really good on that.
Visibility.
It does not have invisibility.
Damn.
It's Bigfoot. It's naturally blurry and hard to see.
It just moves silently and is very good at hiding. The creature, you feel claws tear into you for actually. I think I might have hit. I'm sure I hit you with the claws. My lowest one on claws is 37.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
All right, but does bite get you with a 29?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now suddenly you can all see what's going on as the creature makes its presence known in a very flashy way. Basically, just jumping out of the shadows at or out of a hiding space at Zarius. All right, 5. Do you have a DR or anything like that?
No.
All right. Okay. It comes to 43 damage as the creature claws you twice and bites you.
Ooh.
All right.
We ready for initiative now?
Yeah, you might wanna.
Nah, I think we should all just go before the monster.
No, I'm checking something. Oh, I also need you to make a C. I need to know what your CMD is, as it has grab.
24.
24. All right. You are grappled.
Of course.
All right. Now let me get some scratch paper and we'll do the initiative deal.
Hold on.
Okay.
I use liberating command and get completely out of it.
You can do that as immediate.
Immediate action.
All right. And 7 and
That way, your initiative roll won't be hindered by grapple.
Yes. And those of you who now see the monster after revealing itself can make knowledge planes checks.
Cool.
37.
All right. Cool.
Not that.
Give me your initiative, lady outside, while you're at it.
Also 37.
I wish. 21.
21.
No, 22, sorry.
Oh, you rolled a 2 or something? Or-
I rolled a 9.
Okay. Jeb.
14.
Sabat.
23.
And Zarius.
21 and a 36 on my escape artist check.
36.
Yep.
Is that against his CMD?
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you do not escape.
Oh,
Let's see.
well, that's bad.
Yeah. Is this the episode where we lose Zarius?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay.
I know how you described it, but since your camera's off and you've got that picture of an angry gnome smoking a blunt, that's what I picture it as. Usually I picture all the monsters as you.
Weird. Okay.
Even the
Accurate.
Hydras.
Just 6 Terrence heads.
Yeah, just Terrence is on long necks.
How awful.
But done in the style like Beetlejuice, the sandworms.
Yes.
Come for your daughter, Chuck. Okay. Hold on. The creature you are seeing, incidentally, it looks. I'll post it in the fucking thing. It's hard to describe. It looks like a fleshy non-entity, but large-sized and gangly. It's sinewy. It doesn't seem altogether like complete as a creature. But those of you with very high checks, which is like 3 of you, recognize it immediately as a dimensional shambler.
Mhm.
For
Which
our
is-
listeners, it looks like an organic Evangelion.
A little bit, yeah, I guess so. Which is a pretty powerful outsider, dimension hopping outsider.
What's it
No,
called?
no.
A dimensional what?
Shambler. Are you looking up stats?
No, I'm looking up the image of it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
'cause-
it's humanoid.
Yeah, it's humanoid shaped. It's just
It's elongated and it's got a weird alien bulbous head, right?
yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Real quick, so I don't
different
have to look
styles
it
of artwork for it, so that's kind of cool.
Those of you who got you guys got pretty high. So you remember quite a few things about it. It can walk on air, it can dimension door at will. It can dimension travel and even take people with it if it is able to pin them.
Oh.
It has a very, very powerful regeneration. It is resistant to weapons except for slashing weapons. Has spell resistance and is immune to language dependent and mind affecting effects.
It looks like here we go. It looks like Venom if you took all of his skin off. It looks like just the innards of Venom.
It's hard to describe. Yeah, it looks like the inside of Venom's mouth.
Yeah. It's creepy. This is bad. You're fucked, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you to another dimension and devour you.
All right. Okay, so speaking of, since Lady Outside didn't go first for once, the monster actually goes first.
Oh.
The creature immediately attempts to pin you, Jeffrey. Natural 20.
Oh, wait a minute. You're grappled. You
Yeah.
can't go straight to pinned.
Oh, sorry.
You go to oh fuck. It's been a while.
Restrained. I think it's grappled, restrained, and then pinned.
There's a
Yeah,
flow chart on it.
It's
There's
the
a flow chart for
there's
that.
one in between. Oh, it's like, hey, I'm like Pathfinder Grapple. It's like Apex Legends? No.
No, yeah. Once you have the grapple condition, you can do pinned. That's it. There is no intermediate.
There is. The attacker's turn 1. Oh, it's because the defender didn't get a turn?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no. Zarius is fucked.
All right. Let's see. But that's a standard action, which means that the creature is just going to try and hold you for a turn. Go ahead. Cybot.
How far away is it from me?
I'm going to say you guys are about 10 feet apart in general.
Oh, well, then I will full round action attack it.
All right.
Since I got that reach. So don't think buffing myself. I'll do the damage quicker. Do I have anything else that could maybe get Jeff out of this?
It has a. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to tell you about the regeneration. Sorry, this is important. Real quick. Its regeneration can only be defeated by effects that would pin it in place dimensionally.
Okay then.
So it doesn't ever stop, apparently.
It will not stop unless you can get into like a zone where, like a forbidden sandy magic field, dimensional lock.
Oh. And it's DR to everything but slashing.
No, slash. Yeah, but not high. It's not.
I think it was high, but still.
This is a tough customer.
Yeah. I'm looking through my I'm gonna study him as my studied target. We'll go ahead and get that out the way. Yeah, I guess I'll just take my 2 attacks. I don't really have a whole lot here that I could do. Because my spear doesn't, the psychokinetic doesn't do anything as far as dimensional anchoring goes. Yeah, I'm just gonna try at least get it into the negatives. That way we can figure out what to do while we keep stabbing it until we figure out how to permanently kill it, huh?
Okay.
First attack. 28.
Hits.
Okay. He takes 12. Let me turn on my studied target. Studied foe. Takes 15 regular and 4 psychokinetic.
Kind of weapon you using?
It's a spear.
Okay.
Some uber magic spear. But yeah, no, he still gets his DR.
All right.
You
damage it.
My second attack is a 22.
22. That is a miss.
He's grappling.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the grappled condition, does he?
Yeah, if you grapple, you have the grappled condition.
You have the grappled condition against everything except for trying to maintain the grapple.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's a minus...
Minus 4 penalty to dex.
Penalty to dex. Still leaves him with... Let's see... It's minus 2 to AC. That's still a miss.
Jeff, are you threatening? Do I get a flanking bonus?
And he's not threatening anybody.
Yeah, and everybody else is flat-footed, so. Yeah, that's my go. Jabbing it twice.
Zarius or Lady outside, up to you. Which one goes first?
No, I go first because I rolled a 22 and he got a 21.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought he got 20. I thought you got 21.
Also,
I
her
said
initiative
21 and
bonus
then
is way higher.
I said 21, but then I realized that 13 plus 9 is 22.
Okay.
And then I said 22.
All right.
So yeah, I am how far away from it? Like 10 feet, you said?
Yep.
10 feet away from it. Alrighty then. Will save. Supernatural ability, not mind affecting or language dependent.
All right. Let's see what we got here. I got pretty low roll, but he's got a pretty high will. 21.
Haha! Misfortune for 2 rounds, DC 22.
All right. He is penalized via the misfortune. Okay.
And that's my turn.
That's your go. Your go, 21 Zarius.
There's nothing I can do.
Well, I mean, there's still a chance you can break grapple.
I mean, what is it, CMD?
You still have a 5% chance to break grapple no matter what.
No, you don't.
What?
No.
If there's no, this isn't the grapple flow chart, if there's no possible way for his CMB to beat the CMD, then he is helpless. He is pinned. He can't do anything.
Nat 20s were.
There's nothing I can do.
Okay. No mental actions, no.
No,
verbal
because
spells?
even those require me to beat his CMD.
Okay.
Oh, to cast offensively, you mean?
Yeah. I was just checking it out. It's like CMD plus 10, and I already know if I couldn't get out with the Liberating Command spell, there's no way in hell I can get out with any other spell.
Well, do you still have to cast offensively if the spell is just mental?
No, not in general.
And also, does that mean that you can't get the spell off, or you just take a hit and then have to roll concentration?
I don't know. If the spell doesn't require waving your arms around, I don't count it as requiring
So as long as it doesn't have
casting defensively.
semantic components.
Yeah, like
All right.
teleport and shit is just verbal, and I don't count that as.
So I teleport.
All right, you're gonna cast teleport. Where are you teleporting to?
Asshole me would like to teleport completely out of this stupid place. But I teleport across the room.
All right. Zarius says the magic words, disappears, and reappears across the room. The shambler's head rises and looks over at him. Sure go, Jeb.
Just to go back, I think we were both right and wrong about you not being able to escape on an actual 20.
Okay.
So the attacker uses rope to tie the defender up. This works like a pin effect, but the DC to escape the bonds is equal to 20 plus your combat maneuver bonus instead of your CMD. If the DC to escape is higher than 20 plus the target CMB, the target cannot escape from the bonds even with an actual 20. So that's only if you use rope. For future reference.
All right.
You could have rolled a nat 20 to escape from the creature just having you pinned but hadn't tied you up yet.
All right.
Cool.
All right, so Jeb on his turn is going to click his heels as a free action to activate his Boots of Speed. Then I'm going to fly by attack it, moving 10 feet before I do to get into... This flyby attack means that I can fly, attack, and then get in position.
Does flyby attack mitigate reach?
No, I don't know.
There is something about flyby attack. Creature cannot take... Okay. No, there is nothing about that.
All right. Well, it's going to take a swing at you while you fly by.
That's fine.
All right. Okay, that's there you go. 39 to hit. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
He claws you as you try to get him for 12 damage, but what's your attack roll?
My attack roll is a 32.
32, that will hit.
And I forgot when the lady was outside,
Oh, wait. You're right. Hold on. Does 26 hit you?
No.
All right, then never mind that. I forgot he's hexed.
Aha. Yes. So no 12 damage to me. And when the lady outside was letting us know what this thing was and what its weaknesses was, did she mention immunity to precision damage?
No.
Okay. Then as I fly by, because I am a scout rogue, I'm going to do sneak attack damage to it.
All right.
From moving 10 feet. And, activating my Ring of Swarming Stabs is I believe that's a swift. Yes. So I've done a free, and can I also do a swift if you do a free?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, then I will not do this ring of swarming stabs.
Can you? I don't know. Have we ever come across that before?
And I don't think we've ever had that issue.
Let's say group.
No, I'm gonna Google.
What?
Can you do a free and a swift in the same round?
I feel like a free action is like a free, like I feel like you should be able to do a free action and
No,
a
you
swift action.
can't.
It's not an immediate and a swift. You shouldn't be able to do in the same round.
Yes, an immediate and a swift is you can't do in the same action.
Right.
Yeah.
I know immediate, and if you use an immediate, you lose your swift.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, okay. We'll go with the free. Sure.
Yeah, I feel like free actions are free actions for a reason.
Okay.
I think you can only take one free action.
That's
Right, yeah.
acceptable.
Yeah, one free action, but is a swift considered a free action?
No.
Okay, then there you go.
Alright.
We're good.
So
Then you
then I
get your
will
stabby
activate.
swarm thing.
Yeah.
Free actions consume a very small amount of time and effort. You can perform one or more free actions while taking another action normally. However, there are reasonable limits on what you can really do for free, as decided by the game master.
Huzzah! I have it adjudicated. Sure. Swift and free. Same round.
And Terrence, that was a dimension door instead of the teleport.
Gotcha. I kind of
That
figured.
is 27 damage.
All right.
This is a piercing weapon, so that applies, and it is not any particular material. It is
Right.
magical, though.
What kind of weapon? Oh, piercing. Yeah, you said piercing.
Piercing.
Yeah.
Now, if anyone is flanking, they get a +2 on top of their flanking bonus.
Huzzah.
But I would like to go back and say that because the creature was already next to me
Mhm.
when the turn started, that after my attack, I would have 5-foot stepped away from it,
Aye.
keeping my spear distance.
Hey.
It's hard to do that without the map, so it's just I forgot.
Theater of the mind is difficult for tactical play.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can.
No, it's fine. We're good.
I didn't. Yeah.
I forget, how big is this thing?
Large. It is large.
Word.
We're back to the top of the order then. That would be the monster's go. He steps up and attempts to grab at you, spear boy.
I will take my 2 attacks of opportunity. Plus, he has 15-foot reach.
He has 10-foot reach.
Yeah, that's why I stepped away from him.
Right.
Yeah. So he got to move up to me.
So no, but it doesn't have to move up to you. He has to move into reach, which is 10 feet, same as yours.
Oh, so he just 5-foot steps.
Yeah, he just 5 foot.
All right,
steps
well,
out.
roll them separately
All right.
because my AC against the first attack is 42.
Okay. You're going to be very angry.
I mean, I can't see your dice rolls. I just know you're lying.
I am not lying. I rolled a natural 20 on the first attack. Let's see what this guy does.
You know how many times you've done that with this spell?
What
Way
spell?
more than you should have.
What spell?
The one that gives me a plus 20 AC against just the first attack.
I'm sorry.
You have still hit me like 3 times with it up.
It just happened, okay?
And the fact that we don't confirm on natural 20s kind of negates the.
I would like permission
one.
to throw this card away.
No.
Sure card.
Huh?
No.
No.
They're your fucking cards, man, aren't they?
No. I'm like all right. I need you to make a fortitude save.
I give you permission. Throw it away.
Well,
It's
that's a
Toker.
deal.
here.
I'm asking Toker. You rolling it?
I rolled a 20.
I can put it back. But you rolled a 20?
No, I got a dirty 20.
Oh, dang. Oh, Jesus Christ. All
You're
right,
gonna
so
be so mad.
you are going to be so mad because you've just been decapitated.
Oh.
What
No,
the
you're going to be mad because I'm bringing Valorant back to make all your combats horrible again.
And what's that? Like, I can throw the card back and you can just hit it in sprint.
No. Cybot
You should have just done it.
No, make combat terrible again.
Well, shit.
I think y'all all survive this.
Yeah, that's assuming this isn't a TPK.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I don't mind Valric and all the extra stuff that happens.
All right. The dimensional shambler takes a wild swing out. Its long claws move through the air almost as in slow motion. It looks like it doesn't make contact with Cybot, and then Cybot's head falls to the floor. Blood spurts out. His body falls backwards. Beheaded.
Oh, new friend, no!
Yeah.
Cybot, lady outside.
How far away from me is it now?
15 feet.
And that was with misfortune that you rolled his thing,
You're right. You are fucking right. Hold on.
Oh,
We have to erase
yeah.
the
Oh,
whole thing.
I was excited about Valric coming back.
You can bring Valor back any old goddamn time.
Yeah, Cybot might be like, you know what? You guys suck. I'm out.
Never mind. Hold on.
Another natural 20.
Vip, 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 vip. The creature lashes out wildly. Its claws coming within inches of your neck. However, the natural 1 I rolled.
Hey.
It falls over and decapitates itself. End of combat.
Combat over.
Then we got to figure out how to dimensionally anchor it in place.
I'd accepted my fate.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
we forget all the rules. Without having a map, we don't remember all the rules.
All right. So the natural 1 it rolled was Winds of Change. Apparently, it overextends itself and now threatens no squares for 1d6 rounds.
So it misses the rest of its attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn
And
it.
does that mean that for the next 1d6 rounds, it cannot attack as well?
No, it just does not threaten any squares.
It doesn't provoke. Oh, wait. So it just doesn't provoke if you run around it.
Aha. Okay.
So he still gets the rest of his attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, keep rolling them separate because I got other stuff to do.
All right. Well, then the next one would be a 27.
I am going to attempt to parry.
All right.
I fail.
All right. And the bite attack, which, no, he can't do the bite attack. He's not within reach for that. All right. So, you fail the parry. God damn it. That was a whole lot for nothing. God damn you, Mahogany. See, she's the character I want gone. She's the one that messes the combat up. All right.
I know this whole thing is to murder. Like this whole quest was to murder the lady outside.
It was not. Anyway,
And-
it's 12 damage for you.
Okay.
Cybot. Oh my god. Now it is your go, Cybot.
I will.
Damn. I haven't cut somebody's head off yet.
If you move into flanking with me, well, we can't because I'm still 5 feet away from it. Shit.
Yeah, it moved away from you. I'm going to vital strike it.
Sure.
24.
24 does not hit.
Yeah, I think so. That's it.
Lady outside.
Oh, I'll 5 foot step away from it again.
Okay. Well, let me roll my d6. So see how many rounds it doesn't threaten.
Now, if you 5 foot step away from it, does that mean that we don't threaten it if I step up to it?
Yeah, I don't threaten it anymore
What do you mean you don't threaten it anymore?
because I 5 foot stepped away from it. I don't want it to be able to 5 foot step up and get 2 claws and a bite on me.
So you move away.
Yeah, but it doesn't threaten any squares, so you can just fly circles around it and stab it.
It's true. I can't get my hasted 3 attacks off.
Well, it's not
Oh,
your
good.
turn. So what are you doing, lady? It's
How many rounds was it?
3. I rolled a 3.
So, I mean, I just want to do that, but I think it's kind of silly, but I want to do it anyway. But I'm not going to do it. So,
Do what you want to do.
All right, so I'm gonna step back and cackle.
All right.
While I roll a, let's see, this is a, what is it for spell resistance caster level, right? Yes, 28.
28, we'll get it.
Wonderful. So now a reflex save for lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Let's save. That's pretty good. I have 22.
All right, that is, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that beats it. So it's only going to be half of this per caster level. Yeah.
10d6 at this point, right?
Mm-hmm. Just looking for 2 more d6s.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, you got to roll again, right?
No. That's something else entirely. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't read my monster stats all the way. Oh, well.
What?
It's not Jaren to this. So.
But did you roll with misfortune?
Oh, the save? You're right.
Yeah.
That's less good. 16.
That fails it. Woohoo.
Oh, okay. All right. Please remind me. I'm having trouble keeping track today.
30.
It's getting real hot in this room.
12, so 42 points of fire damage or of fucking electricity.
Gotcha. 42.
And I moved back, I want to say,
You cackled.
yeah. I mean, I can cackle as a swift action with my little thing. So I cackle as a swift action, move back, and cast.
Right.
But I want to say I went back, let's say 25 feet.
All right.
So for a total of, I don't know how many feet, 40 feet away from it now?
Yeah, sure. Sounds right. Yeah. Though you are up against the tail, basically almost up against the wall at this point.
Well, I don't want to be all the way against the wall, but
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at. So don't put me in some shitty position and be like, well, you should have known.
I'm telling you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are in a big square room. On all the walls are the stations where they make the ingots and things. So basically, the wall is a huge pile of metal equipment and things. So
about 10 feet away from that stuff.
all right. Zarius.
Hold on. All right, I'm going to cast a shooting star at it.
Okay.
You say it had spell resistance?
It does.
Okay, so 29.
That'll get it.
Spell resistance. All right. It does not get a saving throw.
Okay.
And I rolled 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yes. That will hit.
All right. Hold on. All right. And it takes 41 points of damage.
41?
Yeah.
Okay, 41 from the
Half that is fire damage and half that is blunt damage.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, the blunt will be, we'll get the DR, I'll get the blunt.
Blunted.
Shooting star is a lot like, what's that other spell? The it's like, is that like the ice
Any moves?
storm?
You keep in your position, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeb.
All right, so the position that Zarius is in does also not provide for flanking.
He dimension door across the room.
All right, then I'm going to turn off my haste because it will do me no good. I will fly, doing a fly check to avoid an attack of opportunity.
Sure.
It doesn't threaten.
Oh, wait, it doesn't threaten?
It doesn't threaten right now.
So then I will just make sure to fly 10 feet before I attack it.
All right.
Oh, it was on a 19 and then rolled back to a fucking 3. So I miss.
All right. Let's see. Where the monsters go, the closest assailant it has now, I guess. How far did you fly beyond it?
I didn't.
Okay.
I had to move 10 feet in order to try to get a sneak attack on it. So I'm on it.
I thought you had fly-by attack.
I do, but I turned off my haste so I don't waste all my rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I had to move 10 feet. Well, I still would have 60 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fly 10 feet past it.
All right. All right, but you're still the closest person. So let's see. Fly 10 feet past it, that only gets you. Well, it doesn't have to move to attack you, other than like a 5 foot. So it does attacks, and then attacks.
It's so fucking difficult without squares to count out.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I will put them up if you want. I told you I would.
They're always going to bitch and moan about that.
You didn't tell me not to do it like I said I would? All right.
Well, we didn't want to, go till 8 o'clock tonight. So
Well, we're not going to 8 o'clock tonight. We're going to pause this fucking combat if we have to. I got to get up at 3 in the morning. Let's see.
Here's the deal, Terrence. We always want a map.
Yeah, I know.
Always.
if there's a combat, we want a map.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like doing a map for every floor.
You didn't have to.
Why'd
It could have
you-
just been this square room with our minis on it.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Looks like you could have had the combat on the first floor instead of having us look around.
Criticize.
Basically.
That's where I'm at.
There.
Oh, you put up a map?
Well, we're waiting.
It's still your monster's turn.
Yeah.
Mm.
You just did the attack.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Also, you didn't put a monster on that map.
Well, okay.
There it is.
There you go. Here's where it is. Azarius is. Where's Jib?
If I flew 10 feet past, I would be here.
Where did we start from? It's whatever.
Let's see. This is basically how I envisioned what was going on anyway. I don't know why I wasn't. Let's see. Anyway, my monster, where are you at? Go back to me. There you go. So I got a 3 to 26 get you.
Yep, 26 will definitely get me.
All right, 2 gets. $24 damage and grapple check. Let's see. Does 39 get your?
Yep.
Seemed all right. You're grappled. That was the monster's go. It is your go, Lydia. So sorry, Cybot. I already had you dead in my head. Sorry.
Yeah, me too. I will
Sorry.
5-foot step here, and I will full attack
Sorry,
it.
the rules saved your life.
Oh no, he lost all of his stuff. He dies repeatedly. Yeah, he just Terrence has a thing for him for some reason. I don't know why. He's a dick.
Why is your token a monkey?
28 to hit. My token's not a monkey.
I'm talking about.
My token is a monkey.
Looks like one of those NFTs. 28 yellow hit.
It probably is. I screenshotted it, so it's probably an NFT that I stole.
Yes, that'll hit.
That's what they get for putting them up there.
Yeah, well,
All right, so.
And it's a monkey pirate.
Oh, max damage on all the dice.
Oh, nice.
So that's 4 psychokinetic damage and 18, 19, 20, 21 from the spear.
Let's see. Cool. Let me do a little math here so I can consolidate his hit point damage here. All right, there we go. All right, cool.
Still standing.
Still standing.
Second attack.
Fuck, I forgot my shadow duplicate. God damn it.
25.
25 will hit.
Okay, then I will end my studied foe and make that a studied strike. Minimum damage on the dice that time for one ectoplasmic, and the spear so far. Oh, I gotta roll 2d6. Nice. 6, 7, 17, 20.
20.
I did one less damage and I rolled 2d6 to that attack.
Okay.
It was garbage.
All right. Plus. Okay. That was you. It is lady outside. Just go, lady outside. You begin catching weird motions at the corner of your eye, and you see the ghostly witch that spoke to you in your dream at the edge of the stairs, pointing upwards, looking impatiently, like shooing you over, like desperately trying to tell you, go, go.
Does 23 beat your SR?
It does not.
Son of a bitch. So I just cackle.
Okay.
You'll get what's coming to you.
Okay. Zarius. Oh, the thing I was like angry at myself about for not reading instantly. It's called Tenacious Grappler. A dimensional shambler never gains the grapple condition when it successfully grapples a foe.
Oh.
Charged.
All right.
It's like you probably knew that at some point.
Yeah. Charge.
34.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Okay. 34 points of damage.
34 plus.
And then spell resistant.
Oh, spell resistance. Go ahead and roll it then.
No, I mean this part. No, still gets a chance.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear some of that.
Sorry. 25 for spell resistance.
Yes, you get it.
All right. This is a one shot because this comes from my blade.
Oh, okay.
Once this come out of this, I'll have to recharge it.
Okay.
Let's see. And that's 33 points of damage. Half of that's blunt, half of that's fire.
Okay. 33 points, half blunt, half fire. You send the creature falling over on its side. Knocked out.
What did you do at the end there, Jeff?
He'd released a
I
spell
have
on his blade.
Yeah, my blade actually stores spells up to 3rd level.
And it triggers when you hit the creature?
Yeah, you can use it.
That's cool.
All right.
All right. So we know that this thing is going to regenerate.
Mm-hmm. So if you go,
So
I'll
I
continue.
kick it.
I'll keep stabbing it while you run up.
Wait a second. Is this regeneration or is this because I thought regeneration once they were dead, they were dead.
It's easy to tell that this thing is regenerating. Let's see.
Even with fire? Because
The
were you gone?
stipulation was a dimensional anchor. It had to be dimensionally anchored.
Yeah, it has to be able to. Some magical effect has to be able to pin it in place before its regeneration cuts off.
Which I don't know. I can't do that. Can anybody do that?
What if we put him in the portable hole?
Ooh.
Does that anchor?
No, you can teleport out of those.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's an
Oh, yeah,
extra
it's a
dimensional space. That doesn't
extra
mean that
dimensional
it's
space.
blocked off.
Also, this thing can plane hop with just as easy as it can dimension door.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't have anything that can do it.
Now I'm just getting mad because you wouldn't let me put that wraith in the bag, but this guy can hop in and out and around it. I feel like use the rules to your advantage sometimes, but
oh gosh, gee.
Regeneration. If I put large objects inside its body, would that continuously damage it?
I'm saying they'd probably just get rejected.
Does it still have spell resistance while it's down like this?
Yeah, because it is still technically alive.
Hmm.
So we've established that if we take it below 0, below its con, it will continue to regenerate. It won't just die.
Correct.
Right.
All right, I'll stay here and I'll just keep coup de grace on it until we finish this.
Lady outside, you can see more and more of the witch's spirits appearing in all around you, like on the stairs, like leading up towards the voice in your ear, in your head. Zarius, you kind of feel the voice too, getting real loud. Come.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess as long as somebody's keeping it down.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I could think of would be teleporting into the middle of a volcano where it's constantly taking damage over time.
Can you do that?
I've got one more of those perfect ices that would continuously damage it for 10 minutes, but I've only got the one. And those things cost me $1,500 to make.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, if you can just teleport him to a volcano that you know of.
Yeah, but I think he's dimensionally anchored. I don't think I can just teleport him.
No, he cannot. No, he would be dead if he were dimensionally anchored.
Mm-hmm.
Dimensional anchor is what shuts off his regeneration.
Is there anything else? Like, this is me out of game, out of character. Is there anything else that would do it besides dimensional anchor?
Anti-magic field, and there's another spell, forbiddance, I believe is what it was.
Take his body and throw it at that color out of space we left alone.
Yeah. Open up a dimensional door to that color out of space area and just chuck it in there. I don't know if that's how dimensional door works, but
that one require full teleport. It's a couple days back instead of a dimensional door.
Mm-hmm.
So who has teleport? Jeff?
No, I still have a teleport.
You do?
Yeah, I do have full teleport
Just one.
as a known spell.
But I'm saying you can only do it once.
Yeah, I can only do it once.
So if you leave, you're not coming back today.
Nope.
And it's also got to be the spell resistance thing, right?
All right.
Or is that not SR?
Zarius and Lady outside, make a will save.
Like a what?
Will save.
Oh, will save.
That's a 20.
Let's see. 26.
All right. Zarius, you feel the thing continually beating at your will. However, you're able to withstand it. Lady outside, you find yourself unbidden walking towards the stairs.
Yeah. Go. I'll just keep stabbing it over and over and over. Handle your business.
Seems I don't have a choice.
Unable to resist the pull of the object, the lady outside disappears upstairs. You guys,
I'll go with her.
okay.
Actually, don't we still have minions here?
Yeah.
Have them stab the stupid thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, keep this thing down.
All right.
Guys, here's your job.
They
do
grab
not go
rocks and
further.
shovels and daggers and begin like stabbing into the unconscious creature.
The Moogs can't bypass its DR. It re-assaults you in 10 rounds.
We've got slashing weapons. Somebody give them some slashing weapons that they can slash into this thing.
Yeah, they do that. Let's not belabor it. The lady outside takes the lead going up the stairs. You pass by what appears to be another floor where there are crates and things, or crates being constructed and crates filled, but that seems irrelevant to you now as she continues on past them up the next flight of stairs. Now you can smell the smell of smoke and burning as you see an enormous hole in the wall of the tower as you head up the stairs and onto the next level where it seems to be living quarters. And she goes up past that, though a lot of the living quarters caught fire during the night and everything is blackened and charred. And on the stairs beyond that, you see that there was a mess area where people cooked and ate. And then beyond that, on the next floor up, you see that there was a floor with 2 large suites. And these had also caught fire in the night as well. And beyond that, on the next floor up, is open sky. And in the center of it all, amongst the rubble of the top of the roof, which we're guessing was probably an arcane lab at some point in the recent past, in what appears to be a makeshift nest of debris, a shiny, glossy, teak-colored wooden egg.
I lick it.
No egg sweat comes for you. And to get egg sweat, you're going to have to order egg sweat.
I came all this way for the egg sweat.
Now available in pints.
Which are triple the price of the gallons.
For no reason whatsoever.
Our marketing team is insane. Anyway,
convenience.
Okay. Quality. You approach it and you can feel it calling out to you, and you also see all around you, even in the dim reddish light of this peculiar sky that it has created above it, all the ghosts of the witches that encountered you in the forest are gathered around it as well. Some look eager, some look hungry, some look repulsed. You see the kindly old ghost of the witch that you talked to earlier. She seems to try it. She gestures towards taking your hand and points toward it. And you can hear her voice only in your head as a dim whisper. It's all for you, sister. You've done it for us. And now we will do it for you. The egg is calling to you as you can't stop walking toward it. However, you see the ghosts sort of line up, and one by one they move in, and the ghosts touch it, and you see the ghost flame out and be absorbed by the egg as you move ever closer toward it. Ghost after ghost touches it and is basically sucked into the egg. Eventually, it's only a few of the ghosts left as you are reaching out toward it. And finally, your hand makes contact on it. It is smooth. It is glossy. It is hot. You see the old kindly witch's face on the other side of it as she reaches out and touches it as well. And you see her spirit absorbed by the egg. And I need you to make a will save.
Oh boy. Come on, baby. That is a 16 on the die for 29.
All right. You feel a wrenching, something tugging at your soul. However, you master it as quickly as you've mastered even the most basic of spells. Your hand sinks a little bit into the surface of the egg, and you feel the world disappear around you. The voice that was calling to you stops and says, "Hello, Mother. How can I serve you?"
I ain't got no kids.
You do now. And here's a bill for all this bad child support.
I actually have a table for this if you want to roll randomly, but
when a powerful thing says, "Hello, Mother," you say, "Yes, child."
If someone asks you if you're a god, Ray, you say yes.
What are you rolling for?
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
the thing's form. It wants a form, and it wants you to give it to it. What is my form, Mother?
Flesh golem.
What do I want it to look like?
As we all touch it real quick, so we can give it our like. No, think of this: big marshmallow man.
You know that it has a basic function in mind. It is an egg from the legendary dancing hut of Baba Yaga, and you know that it's somewhere along the lines of that is what its form should be.
Like the hut?
Yes, but that is the hut. The hut is the hut. Hut has a hut with chicken legs. What is this? What is this going to be? What does it look like?
A Pizza Hut.
A locomotive.
For instance, here I can let me see what I can do.
Wings.
Looks like.
I can I can offer you some options if you like, or I can.
In my last evil campaign, it was a giant skull that had a burrow speed. So you could be inside this giant skull that would come up out of the ground, and it had like a force field over the eyes, so that's where you would stand to watch. And the mouth would open to a torture room.
Dope.
Yeah, it cost a lot to have a moving
Layer.
So anything your mind can imagine as far as a mobile layer goes is kind of dope.
Castle.
I want it to look like a cloud castle.
All right. Cool.
Something that I can hide up in the sky.
Ooh, a flying castle.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my.
Like the interior looks like, not clouds, but from the outside, just looks like a cloud.
That's cool. Just
But a dark cloud because we're evil. It's constantly raining thunderbolts on villages below it.
Yes, the way the cloud looks reflects my mood, which is generally stormy.
All Let me see what I can find one here. The thing after you give it suggestion, you give it a form. You can feel the thing begin to vibrate. Your hand comes free, and you break contact. Everyone sees like flakes of or bits of wooden shell begin to crack on the egg. And the next thing you know, you see there is a boom, a bright light, a conflagration of magical energy erupts from this cracked egg. Everyone kind of whites out for a moment. And then the next thing you know, you're standing in a castle courtyard, a grim, tall, elegant castle. On the outside of the gates, you can see clouds swirling. You can hear thunder rumbling beneath your feet, and as you look down out the castle gates beyond the clouds, you can see the forest below you. You can see Oakermoss Tower crumbling. You are flying through the sky in your flying castle, and we'll pick up there next week.
Fuck yeah.
No. Did all the mooks die? My mooks!
Cloud Castle.
Oh yeah, those mooks are dead.
No, they didn't die. They have to spend the next, I don't know, till death from starvation, keeping that thing dead so that it doesn't murder them. It's a nightmare.
Just cutting chunks off and eating it because they're starving to death.
Yeah.
It just regenerates.
In their bellies. They'll never get hungry again.
All right, so yes, you might have to report back to Lord Blackrone that this is not a viable place for setting up a beachhead, but
no.
Or you might have eclipsed Lord Blackrone the more you think about it. So yeah,
it all depends. Do we really want to take over the world? I'd rather just sit back, enjoy myself, kill a couple of people every so often if I want to, but to go through the politics of actually telling people what to do constantly, that sounds like work.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible.
Let
I miss
someone
the
else do
days
that.
of running amok on small towns,
The fun
ruining
stuff.
their fun at the tavern.
Yeah, being petty.
Those were good times.
all right, roll me 3d12, Mahogany.
Making the women of the town not quite as cute as they were when they left home.
I'm gonna give you 3 random powers for the thing.
Looking for a third D12.
But you can re-roll 8 because it won't apply.
What'd you say? Reroll if it lands on 8, reroll that?
Yeah.
Okay, well I have a 2 and a 9, and then re-rolling that one for a 5.
All right. The powers this thing has a 2 and a 5 and a 9. All right. The power number 2, well stocked. It can create up to 300 gold pieces of mundane food, drink, and goods a week.
Heck yeah.
5, helping hands. The house is cleaned and items within it maintained by invisible forces.
Lovely.
And number 9, incredible shrinking house. It can shrink down to the size of a house cat and back, along with everything in it. Note, everything, not everyone.
Dope.
Nice.
So it really is a Nimbus when you want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, you'll have a house cat side castle on a storm cloud floating around beside you whenever you want.
And when I don't want it beside me, it can just be up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how do you get back and forth from it?
I can
got
cast
wings.
levitate or fly.
Oh, it flies.
And whenever I want to leave, I can feather fall
I mean,
out of it.
can you
can make it
command
land
come to
if you want. Yeah, you can make it land if you want. The clouds would just be would just be rain or nearby fog, basically.
I'd rather just feather fall from the sky and be worshipped by the townspeople when they see me just falling slowly.
All right. Well, you have the ultimate witch's carriage. Well, the penultimate witch's carriage.
Yeah. Shit, we don't even have to go across land anymore. We just ride in our castle.
No longer conjuring carriage.
We're at
I don't
that
feel
level.
like it.
Yeah.
All right,
One
Terrence,
less-
I expect a new map that shows all the places we can get to now because we could just fly there.
All right. Well, I mean, I can expand the scope of the campaign if you like.
I mean, yeah.
But but it requires you as villains to have villainous plans to do villainous things. So, tell me of the kind of things you want to do, and we can take it from here.
Yeah. Let's do a little Discord planning over the week as we think about it.
Yeah, all right.
Want to go
Okay.
drinking?
That seems short term.
Hey, we can drink at home. 300 gold pieces worth.
I can drink somewhere else too while I'm
Mhm.
pillaging towns and having
Yeah.
fun.
Uh-huh. Torturing the locals.
Well, torture, whatever. I'm just talking about having some fun.
I enjoyed eating those people's breakfast.
Yeah.
That was
I drink your
hilarious.
milkshake. I drink your milkshake.
You guys aren't evil so much as just extremely petty.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Now you get
the
us.
best kind of evil.
Terrence
We are
doesn't agree
not-
because he is
Yeah.
also petty.
We are not.
If you're gonna go around just doing petty shit, I'm gonna call the campaign here because this is gonna be very boring for me.
You've been listening to Raiders of the Lark, a petty campaign full of petty people. Tune in next week as we just, I don't know, sit outside a house and play our music really loud. Because he told us to get out of his yard once.
Oh God.
No, I'm not saying that we won't go do really cool stuff. I'm just saying.
You're supposed to be proactive, not reactive. You're
Aren't I
villains.
supposed to be like apprenticing with making some child my apprentice?
Yeah. If you follow through on it, up to you.
It's either that or kill her because she's prettier than I am, or she thinks she is. She thinks she's prettier than me. It's one or the other.
Once again, this has been the petty campaign. Raiders of the Lark.
Anyway, so yeah.
Real Elizabeth Bathory energy right there.
And next time we play, we'll figure stuff out. We'll hopefully have figured some stuff out. All right.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
We will not have figured anything out.
I will not remember any of this. And you can count on that.
Find us on homebrewdetritus.com. Check out our other shows and support us on Patreon.
Or
www.
whatever. Just
Okay,
be
bye.
petty about it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.